sad in a way, because the one thing that really hurts me is the fact that people be like, oh, I can't leave. Why would you want to be in one? Like, so many people will put themselves in that. I don't know what to tell you anymore. Like, I'll just be like, effort and time for you. Talk to the person. If nothing changes, you dump them. What's going on, guys? Your boy A.Obs, and I'm back again with another video. So I'd like to thank you guys for your continued support, especially my pet peeves video after I took the original one down. And we are so close to 200 subscribers. Guys, come on, please help me. Please continue sharing, liking, watching, all that stuff, commenting. Let's get onto the algorithm. We're trying to hit 1K. Let's get to 1K. Let's run up the views, run up the watch time. And once we get to 1K, there'll be better content coming. I'll be mashing out content myself. But you know what, let me not talk too much on that. But anyway, today I'm going to come at you guys with kind of like a talk video. I'm going to be talking about like toxic people or just toxic relationships in general. Probably more on toxic relationships because, you know, that's a thing going on right now. But you know what, let's not talk too much on that. Let's just get into toxic people in toxic relationships. Yeah, it's kind of sad in a way, because the one thing that really hurts me is the fact that people be like, oh, I can't leave this guy because I can't leave this guy because I love him, or I can't leave this girl because I love her. But let me be truthful with you. The guy or girl is doing the most to you, like hurting you, and you can't dump him. Like, why do you want to be stuck in that? Because people in toxic relationships, I found people that are in toxic relationships.
2 hours later.
Always like their mental health gets messed up because the person could be treating them so bad to the point that their mental health is messed up to the point that they don't know what to do. And it's not really, in my opinion, it's not really right. Like, I don't want to be seeing people in toxic relationships, because why would you want to be in one? Like, so many people will put themselves in that situation, but they don't want to be in it, but they're putting themselves there, if that makes sense. Like, what I mean is that I know some people that always will come to me with talks on their relationship, but they don't want to leave the person because of they love the person. Let me tell you something, you're confused, fam. You're confused. You are very, very confused. Like, you shouldn't, if somebody is mistreating you, is the word, I think the word is maltreating, or is it mistreating? I'll say mistreating for now. Mistreating you, you should just instant red flag, leave them. Why do you want to stay there and continue getting yourself mentally abused? No. Because when some people put themselves in it, and after I've given them advice on, oh, leave the person, let me be honest, I don't feel sorry for them. Let me tell you why I don't feel sorry. The reason why I don't feel sorry is because I've told you, how do I say it like this? I know it's not easy, but I've told you to leave. But when I'm seeing that your mental health is deteriorating, it's getting worse and worse, and you're just staying there, I'm just like, look, listen, I don't know what to tell you anymore. Like, I'll just be like, listen, I don't know what to tell you anymore. Like, I've told you what to do. Leave this person, but you don't want to do that. But you know what? If you can't get out of it, there's always ways you can get out. Like, talk to somebody you can trust. Talk to if the person's abusive, call the police. If the person is just not making effort and time for you, talk to the person. If nothing changes, you dump them. Yeah, you dump them. You dump them. Don't just stay there and let your mental health get messed up because of a toxic person. It's not right. I mean, because of a toxic relationship. It's not right, guys. Come on, guys. Like, let's get on mental health. Let's put our mental health before other people, because mental health comes first before any person. Don't put your mental health behind and put a person in front. Don't do that. Never do that. And one other thing I want to even talk about is even toxic people. I'm going to base this all on relationships, because some people can become toxic from relationships. Like, there are people out there that they get into a relationship and then something happens in said relationship. Obviously, like, let's say the guy cheats and then starts doing other stuff, and then it messes the girl. Let's use the girls because it's more common with girls. It messes the girl's mind. Let me be honest with you, man. Yeah, I'll be honest. Personally, I don't believe after something like that happens to you, I personally do not believe you should date again. Not that you shouldn't date again, but I personally believe you shouldn't date after that happens. You need to take time to yourself, get yourself like to fix yourself mentally, because the mistake you don't want to make is to get into another relationship and then break up that relationship or be too toxic to the point that the other person's gonna be like, you know what, yeah, you're too toxic, I can't be with you, like it's over. Like you need to take some time to yourself, sit down and think, do I want to date again? Do I want to be in another relationship? Because I've seen too many people, this is me, I've seen too many people get into relationships while after they got messed up by their ex. I'm just gonna say girls because I've never heard of a guy going have this sort of issue. If you have, drop in the comments below, down below. But yeah, I want, I've always advised people, like the best advice I can give people when it's this sort of situation, don't try and date if something like that has happened to you, because you're just going to end up hurting the other person. The other person is the one that's going to suffer from the relationship, not you, it's the other person. Because if you're on the negative side of the relationship while the other person on the positive, it's not going to work. And then you can't, like, let me say this, like, you can't expect a relationship like that to work. It will not work, no matter how much you try to make it work. It will not work. You need to, like, people that girls, I'm just gonna say girls, like I said, I've not heard of a guy that's come across this. So if you're a guy and you see this video and this has happened to you, please comment if it's happened and tell me if I'm talking facts. Like, girls, please, like, if something like that happens to you where your ex cheats on you and he does any much worse, girls, take some time after the relationship and after you've broken up. Take some time, think, do I want to date again? Because you don't want to get with another person and you hurt them as well. Because honestly, this is also how people can become like people themselves. Like someone that's not toxic, this is how they can become toxic, because you were toxic to them, so they've now taken it from you and they've become toxic as well. Like it's a cycle, it will continue. Like, take some time, sit down and think, do I want to date? I don't want to date. Like, yes, I know feelings are natural, they come, but you need to think, do I want to get with this person? Because if you get with a person, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want them to think anything, because if they think anything, they're going to think that, like for a guy, I'm going to talk from a guy's perspective. Like for the guy's going to think that, this girl doesn't think I'm good enough. She thinks I'm just like everybody else. And one day what happens? He will leave you. And then what happens then? You'll probably go and date someone that will treat you worse, that will treat you really, really bad. And then you're just going to sit down and think, oh wow, I had a good guy and I actually messed it up. Do you understand? Like, take some time, think, do I want to date? And if you do want to date, think to yourself, are you mentally ready to date? Because dating, like when you get in a relationship, it's more than all this thing you're seeing on Snap where they're going out, the couples are going out or just doing things. It's more than that. You've got to be mentally prepared, physically prepared. There's so much things you've got to take in, because when you break up, you have to take it in mentally. Like, it's not a thing that how do I say this? It's not a thing that it happens and then you're just like, nah, it's all good in it. It's like, it's all good. We're all good in it. Nah, there's so many other things that comes with dating. Like, that's why you've got to make sure you're mentally prepared. When you're in the talking stage, don't promise anything to the other person if you know you're not ready. You can talk to them, but if you know you're not ready, if the other person wants something serious and you know you're not ready, just tell them, listen, I don't want anything serious. I don't think I'm ready because of You know, trying to avoid getting in those situations, because it's really hurtful to see people in toxic relationships. Like, if anything, I like to help people with toxic relationships. Like, I've always advised people, because I know a few people that have, I'm not going to say their names, but I know a few people that have been in toxic relationships, and I've always advised them, listen, this is what you do this, do that. But obviously sometimes they don't take the advice, they get in another one, it becomes toxic, then they come back, and it's like, I've always said to them, sit down, think, take time to think, am I ready to date again? Is my brain prepared to date again? Because you don't want to get with someone and they do you dirty. Not that you do you dirty, you don't want to get with someone and you do them dirty to the point that they don't want to be with you. Like, guys, it's something that you need to prepare mentally. Mentally, you gotta prepare, you gotta take it in. But if anything, some people end up being happy in relationships. They can be going from toxic to back to normal, but you know what it is? It's a rare occurrence for that to happen. And my hope is just for everybody out there to be good. Not to be good, but like to be happy, to be in really good relationships. The guy's treating them well, they're happy together, all that stuff. And another thing I want to mention is jeez. At the beginning of relationships, please do not talk about marriage. Do not talk about marriage. Do not start saying you're gonna get married, because let me tell you why you shouldn't be saying that. If you say that, yeah, I'll be honest. Let me tell you why. If you say that, the relationship doesn't seem. People that say they're gonna get married don't seem to last. Like, I think one of my I don't want to put this out here, but someone I know, I'm just gonna say someone I know, his relationship didn't last, but his ex-girl was always talking about how she's gonna marry him, how they're gonna have kids, and I'm just like, I used to sit there and look at her like this.
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
Like, I used to say to her, you need to get past 1 year before you can say you're gonna marry, because you can't say after literally you dated for 1 day, oh my god, he's my husband, she's my wife, oh yeah, we're gonna marry. No, guys, chill out. Like, let the relationship last and see where it goes before you talk about marriage or anything. But you know what, guys, that's all I've got to say for now. Please comment down below if there's anything I've missed, or if there's anything you want to say. If it's I'll pin the best one to the top, anything that's said. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe, share this with all your friends. Like, I'm trying to blow on this YouTube thing. Please help me, guys. Please help me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Recommend this to all your people, because it's a kind of like an advice. No, we're not an advice, but a talk video / advice video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please follow my socials. I'm gonna put them up here. Yeah, follow all my socials: my Snap, my Insta, my TikTok, my Twitter. I'm active on there. I'm active on all of them. Please follow me on there. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next.
Okay, bye.